All right. Hi, everyone. So we are back, and today I am going to walk you through a sample PIQ number 2, so personal insight question number 2, and the topic is on creativity. So today I wanted to talk about some of the strengths and the weaknesses that I often see in personal insight questions. So let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, one of the things I want you to notice is because this essay is going to be asking you for a word count, I want you to take away anything that's unnecessary. So see all of this stuff here? So we're going to take that out because you will already have written that in your application that you submit. So if you're writing this for the college and career fair contest, be aware that they're asking you for the word count, and so be true to the word count on that page, right? Little minor thing. All right, let's go ahead and see what else the student wrote so you can read along with me. All right, so we start off with the introduction. So take a look at their introduction. It says, all of my life I felt less than. Oh, little minor error. Let's fix those things, especially when we submit them. So that should be less than. So all my life I felt less than when I walk into a classroom. Teachers weren't people I could talk to. My classmates were always ahead of me, and the criteria felt as if it were created specifically for everyone to understand besides me. I saw the world differently. My eraser was drawn into a car, while my partner's eraser said Stacy on hers. And my pencil was a skateboard, while the kid behind me chewed on his. I convinced myself to believe that I wasn't thinking the way I should be, and that it was wrong, until I came across my passion. Okay, let's pause right there. What makes this PIQ stand out? Number one, it's authentic. I could hear the student's voice. He is being honest about a situation that happens to many people, many students, not feeling like they belong, feeling like they are behind. Notice nicely the wording. Take a look again at that imagery right there, right? So we have this description of the kid chewing on his pencil. I can actually see that happening, right? So remember, the name of the game here is show me. Don't just tell me. So don't just say, oh, I am creative or I am talented. Again, give specific details. Let's take a look again at, here I'm going to change it, right? At his second paragraph. So it says, like I said, again, let me pause. Casual, kind of conversational. That's what these PIQs are meant to be. They are not academic essays. So we don't want to sound like a professor. You want to use your actual casual voice. Now, not slang, but just conversational. All right, so it says, like I said, I have trouble following specific guidelines, especially in writing. Till this day, I sit in front of my computer for an hour trying to figure out how I can open up an essay. But what happens when your mind breaks free from every writing restriction? I'm going to pause here. The student is talking. It's almost like a think aloud. He's talking about his struggle. I see a lot of students who don't write about the struggle in their creative endeavors. The student continues and says, for me, I go into a world of endless possibilities. I started off with writing about my day in a green composition book for a while, but that became boring to me, so I began to write poems. Once I unleashed my natural talent in rhyming, my mind opened up a whole new door and hasn't stopped running since then. My green composition book became flooded with so many poems, songs, and feelings that I ran out of space to continue, but my pencil's mission was not yet accomplished. Okay, let's pause right there. This student is throwing in everything, right? He's using personification. He's coming back to that green notebook, right? Just nice, strong writing. This is a student who enjoys what they do, and they're showing it here. I fell in love with this habit I picked up, but something was missing. For the first time in my life, that nervous kid who felt less than whenever he walked into a classroom wanted to prove everyone wrong. Again, this is a nice sequenced personal insight question. It starts with a hook. He circles back to talking about, again, walking into that classroom. Now he's going to get us into a more specific detail. What did he do to further this idea of his creative talent? Take a look. Fast forward to 2017. After about 6 months of writing, I came across an old junior high friend who made music and uploaded his work for anyone to listen to. His name, right, along with Nate, who I met that year, They inspired me to create music with my voice, taught me that people's opinions don't matter. I soon fell even more in love with writing because those words became songs that kids at school recognized me for. I had taken the first step of proving others wrong, but after a while my goal shifted to a more positive note, and I now wanted to inspire others. Inspire the kids who were just like me, afraid of being different, afraid of judgment, and afraid of not being accepted. Let's pause right there. This student is doing a beautiful job here of doing something we call parallel structure, where he's giving this list of 3 following the same format, really bringing home the idea that he has matured and is reflected on what he really wants to do in his life. Although of course, we're going to capitalize that those feelings still visit me till this day, I learned to fight through it and take life's obstacles by the neck, along with accepting the hardships I may stumble upon. So again, a little bit of cleaning up with the grammar, right, capitalization, but definitely a strong response. Ends with his bigger goal of trying to help people. So that's always going to have leave the reader with a positive feeling. So again, this is short. Notice the student didn't go to a thesaurus and try to impress the reader, is just writing about something that he truly does feel passionate about. So there you have it, a pretty good PIQ. So I challenge you to move away from just telling me a very formulaic PIQ where you're just restating the question. That's fine to do for your first draft, but as you keep revising it, you want to give it your own style, your voice. Record yourself saying what you want to say. Use that text, that talk to text feature on your cell phone, and just as you're taking a walk, talk it through. These questions, they should be general. This is you. You're the expert on your topic here. So I leave you with that. Good luck, class, and good luck on that writing contest if you choose to submit. Thank you.